beside my bed, every second stretching thin, till your distant voice comes in. There's an ocean in the line, crackling under every word. But when you say that you are mine, it's the clearest thing I've heard. We trace our shadows on the wall, two cities breathing out of sync. If love is small, why does it feel this big? There's static between us, miles in the wire, but every distortion only feeds the fire. No matter the distance, no matter how far, you're closer than anyone else is. Right here in my heart, handwritten letters on my floor, perfume fading from before. I read them like a sacred script, every comma, every slip. Sometimes I close my eyes, pretend you're in the room, your jacket hanging by my side, your laughter breaking through. We say goodnight, but neither sleeps, holding silence to our ears, like if we let the line go dead. We face our quiet fears. There's static between us, miles in the wire, but every distortion only feeds the fire. No matter the distance, no matter how far, you're closer than anyone else is. Right here in my heart. Some nights the doubt gets loud, like maybe this won't last, like love can't live out loud if it lives in the past. But every plane that crosses sky feels like a promise strong. One day we won't say goodbye. One day you'll just be home. No more static between us, no miles to survive, no wires to hold us, just you by my side. Until that morning when near becomes ours, you're closer than anyone else is. Wherever you are. Can you hear me? I'm still here. We don't talk about it, we don't say it out loud. Your hand brushed mine by accident, but neither one pulled away. A moment small and innocent, with too much left to say. The room was full of voices, but all I heard was you. Like every careful choice I made was splitting into two. spark, but every glance is gasoline, striking in the dark. We're standing on the wrong side of right, crossing lines in the quiet, trying to fight it, but love doesn't listen to rules we write. It moves like a secret, it burns when we hide it. If this is a mistake, why does it feel so true? We're standing on the wrong side of right, and I'm falling into you. Your voice is steady, calm, controlled, but your eyes betray the flame. Like every truth we never told is begging for a name. We talk about the weather, we circle what we mean, but tension pulls us closer in the spaces in between. We both know where this leads and what it could destroy, but every time you look at me, I feel the edge of choice. We're standing on the wrong side of right, crossing lines in the quiet, trying to fight it, but love doesn't listen to rules we write. It moves like a secret, it burns when we hide it. If this is a mistake, why does it feel so true? We're standing on the wrong side of right, and I'm falling into you. Maybe we should walk away before the truth begins, but every step feels like a lie, every breath a sin. If loving you is dangerous and danger feels alive, I've been safe my whole life. Now I just want to dive. We're standing on the wrong side of right. No more pretending, no more dividing. If love is a fire, then let it ignite. No more denying, no more hiding. If this is the risk, I'll see it through. We're standing on the wrong side of right, and I choose you. We don't talk about it, but we don't walk away. It's been years, but some doors never really close. frozen in your hands, different lines across your face, but I still knew that stance. We said, how have you been? Like strangers catching up, but every word was balancing on what we gave up. We were young and terrified of what forever meant, so we let the moment slide and called it circumstance. Did we leave the light on somewhere in the past? Did we close the door too soon and run too fast? If love was still alive under all these years, maybe we just needed time to bring us back here. You said you tried to move along. You said you did your best, but every love felt slightly wrong, like something left your chest. I laughed, but it was fragile, like glass about to break. 'Cause every almost after you was just a pale mistake. We weren't broken, we were scared of what we couldn't control. Now standing older, standing here, I finally know we left the light on somewhere in the dark. A quiet little ember still inside our hearts. If love was still alive after all these years, maybe we just needed time to bring us back here. We thought forever had a deadline. We thought timing was a war, but maybe love just waits its turn. It doesn't fall at all. No more running from the question, no more almost in goodbye. If we were meant to lose each other, why are you still nearby? We left the light on and it's burning bright tonight. No more closing doors, no more override. If love survived the distance, if it survived the fear, then maybe this was always meant to bring us here. It's been years, but some lights never fade. I'm always close enough to see you, never close enough to touch. You lean your head on someone else, like it's the safest place you know. And I just stand a step behind, smiling like I'm not alone. You tell me things you never hide, every secret, every scar, but somehow love's the one detail you don't see in my heart. I memorize the way you laugh, like it's a song I can't replay. Every almost in your eyes that never looks my way. I'm in the front row silence, watching you love someone new. Every word unspoken is screaming inside my chest for you. If loving you is quiet, then I'll be quiet and blue. I'm in the front row silence, still singing for you. You ask me what I think of them, I say they seem just right, like I'm not breaking syllable by syllable every time you say goodnight. I play the strong friend perfectly, never let the curtain slip, but every time your hand finds mine, my heart forgets the script. I tell myself it's just a phase, that someday this will pass, but hope is such a stubborn flame, it's burning far too fast. I'm in the front row silence, watching you love someone new. Every word unspoken is screaming inside my chest for you. If loving you is quiet, then I'll be quiet and blue. I'm in the front row silence, still singing for you. Maybe one day you'll turn around and see what's always been, the way my world shifts slightly every time you walk in. But if that day never comes, I'll still be standing here, loving you in whispers you'll never hear. I'm in the front row silence, no spotlight on my truth. Every hidden heartbeat still belongs to you. If loving you means hiding, then hiding's what I'll do. I'm in the front row silence, but I've always chosen you. Close enough to see you, never close enough. We never liked each other. That's how it started. You had a way of cutting in, like you own the room. Every word a loaded grin, every joke a fuse. I roll my eyes, you rolled yours back, like we were keeping score. Every spark we tried to mask only burned us us more. We said it was just rivalry, just friction in the air. But every sharp edge of memory had something else there. We're on a collision course, no brakes, no retreat. Every slam of every door just brings you back to me. If hate was just a disguise for what we couldn't face, then why does every fight end with your hands on my waist? You said I was impossible, too proud to ever bend. I said you were predictable and needed to pretend. But somewhere in the fire, between the push and pull, the tension climbed higher and the silence got full. It wasn't anger in your touch, it wasn't war in your kiss. We were denying way too much for it to feel like this. We're on a collision course, no brakes, no retreat. Every slammed out argument just knocks me off my feet. If hate was just a mirror reflecting something true, then maybe every battle was just leading me to you. Maybe we were scared of something this intense, so we built a battlefield as our only defense. But love doesn't knock polite, it crashes through the door. And every time we swore no more, we only wanted more. We're on a collision course, no turning back tonight. Let the sparks ignite, let the wrong feel right. And for this time we've been circling the flame, then maybe we were never enemies, just lovers with bad aim. We never liked each other, until we did. I used to wait for someone to tell me I was enough. I wore my heart like open doors, let every stranger in, mistook attention for reward, confused the loss with win. I shaped myself to fit their hands, cut corners off my truth, tried to be what they demand instead of being me in full. Every maybe felt like gold, every almost like a crown. But every time I gave my soul, I shrank a little down. So I'm building a crown of my own, not made of someone else's touch. No more waiting by the phone, no more needing that much. If love too much to hold, too bright, too wild, too real. But I was never yours to fold or quiet down to feel. I'm not a half that needs a whole, not a missing piece to find. I am fire, flesh and soul. I am body and mind. And if you wanna stand with me, you better stand up tall. I'm not bending at the knees for anyone at all. I'm wearing this crown of my own, forged in every tear I've known. No more living on a loan of borrowed love and broken bones. If you're coming, come correct, or let me shine alone. I don't need saving anymore. I'm standing on my own. I'm not closing off my heart, I'm just guarding where it goes. Love is welcome here, but it answers to my soul. I won't dim to make you glow, won't shrink to make you stay. If you can't love me loud, then step out of my way. I'm rising with a crown of my own, every scar a diamond stone. If you walk beside me now, you'll walk with someone grown. Love is stronger when it's chosen, not when it's overthrown. I don't need saving anymore. I'm the queen of my own throne. I used to wait for someone, now I choose myself. No one writes songs about this part, the quiet between the storms. Bills on the table, lights flicker low, dreams we folded months ago. You say we'll be fine with tired eyes, like hope is something we improvise. No diamonds, no grand parade, just kitchen chairs and lemonade. But when the world feels paper thin, you pull me close and pull me in. We don't need fireworks tonight, just your heartbeat next to mine. When everything is breaking, you're the one thing still alive. When the lights go out and the city sleeps, when the noise fades down and the doubt runs deep, you're the only spark I see in the dark surrounding me. When the lights go out, you're still here with me. We've both been bruised by better days, promises that couldn't stay. But somehow in the small apartment air, there's something stronger than despair. You don't promise me the sky, you don't swear we'll never cry. You just take my shaking hands like that alone is a plan. We don't need perfect, we need real, something steady we can feel when everything close at all. You're the fire I believe, you're the air I breathe when the lights go out. You don't leave. No one writes songs about this part, but this is where love starts. You're right here, but I can't reach you. You hold my hand like it's polite, like touch is just routine. You kiss me softly every night, but never in between. Your words are always careful, measured, clean, controlled. You give me just enough to stay, but never give your soul. I search your face for something warm, a crack inside the wall, but every time I think you'll fall, you don't fall at all. There's ice in your eyes when you look at me, like love is just a memory you don't want to see. I'm burning alive, trying to break through, but I'm freezing beside the silence in you. You say you're just not built that way. You've always been this strong, but strength that never bends or breaks. Feels like something's wrong. I tell myself be patient, love can slowly melt, but how long do I keep waiting to finally be felt? Every time I almost leave, you pull me close again. Not enough to let me in, just enough to make me stay. There's ice in your eyes when you say my name, like love is just a game you don't wanna play. I'm losing my pride, trying to prove that a fire can survive in the cold of you. Maybe you're protecting a heart that once was torn. Maybe you're just hiding from feeling anything at all. But I can't keep standing on frozen ground. If you won't let me in, I'm the one who's drowning now. There was ice in your eyes, but now I see it clear. Love isn't supposed to feel like disappearing here. I'm done burning alive for someone half true. If there's ice in your eyes, I'll find fire somewhere new. You're right here, but I'm finally walking away. You asked me danced in this same kitchen for almost 20 years. Now you look at me like a stranger through unfamiliar tears. You laugh at stories I tell like you're hearing them brand new. But every time your eyes drift off, I'm losing pieces of you. They say love is patient, they say love is kind, but no one tells you what to do when love forgets your name in time. So stay in this moment, don't let it slip away. Hold on to my heartbeat like you did yesterday. If time is a river trying to pull you through, stay in this moment, I'll remember for you. Your hands still fit in mine like they always have. Muscle memory of forever in every photograph. You call me by another name, then softly say you're tired. But when you smile without the past, it's like the first spark of fire. Maybe love is not the memories, maybe it's what remains when everything familiar slowly rearranges. Stay in this moment, right here with me, even if tomorrow you don't recognize me. If time keeps stealing all we once knew, stay in this moment, I'll remember for you. If one day you don't know my face and I'm just a gentle sound, I'll sit beside you anyway and keep the silence loud. Because love is not a photograph, it's not what we recall, it's every breath we're taking, even when it's small. Stay in this moment, even if it's brief. I'll be your reflection when memory leaves. If the world keeps changing and names fade from view, stay in this moment. My love won't forget you. You asked me what my name was. I said, it's the one who loves you. Don't look back, just drive. Suitcase packed in half a breath, streetlights flicker like they know every rule we ever kept, falling in the rearview glow. Your hand shaking on the wheel, mine steady on your knee. We don't know how this will feel, we just know we have to leave. Every sign says turn around, every voice says stay, but something louder than this town is calling us away. We neon runaways burning down the interstate, too it's rooting for our crime. We've been careful for too long. Now we're reckless on borrowed time. Your laugh cuts through the dark like freedom finally found. Every mile a spark, every doubt left in this town. Maybe this is crazy, maybe this won't last, but I'd rather chase the future than keep reliving the past. We're neon runaways, riding our own fate. No more second place, no more hesitate. If the world says we're wrong, let it say, what am I? We're neon runaways, and this feels alright. No safety net, no guarantee, no promise of forever. But love was never meant to be a cage we hold together. If we crash alive, not quietly in regret. I'd rather burn across the sky than never light it yet. We're neon runaways, no map, no escape. Every risk we take is a choice we make. If tomorrow fades to gray, we still own tonight. We're neon runaways, and we're chasing our own light. Don't look back, just drive. You say you're not worth loving, I say you're wrong. You wear your past like heavy chains, dragging every step, every mistake like pouring rain. You never quite forget. You flinch when I get too close, like kindness is a trick. Like every time I hold you, you're waiting for the twist. But I see the cracks you hide, the parts you call your flaws. You think they make you unworthy, I think they're what I love. So don't push me away, don't turn out the light. I'm not afraid to stay through your darkest nights. You don't have to earn what's already true. You think you're hard to love, but I choose you. You say you break everything that ever gets too near, but maybe what you're breaking is just your own fear. You tell me I deserve better, like you're doing me a favor. But loving you isn't a sacrifice, it's the safest place I've ever been. Stop measuring your heart against ghosts that came before. I'm not leaving out close off your heart. You don't have to be perfect to be where you are. You don't have to bleed to believe it's true. You think you're hard to love, but I choose you. You say you're not worth loving. Stay long enough to see you are. You said you're leaving at sunrise, so we don't have much time. Suitcase by the bedroom door, ticket folded in your hand. We said we wouldn't want much more than something we could understand. No promises, no long goodbyes, just one night without defense. But every time you meet my eyes, it feels too permanent. We told ourselves it's temporary, just a moment passing through. But moments don't look at you the way I'm looking at you. So love me before the morning comes, before the sky turns gray, before the train steals you away, before we come undone. If this is all we get, then let it be enough. Hold me like forever before the morning comes. We trace tomorrow on the wall like it's someone else's life. Say we won't get attached at all, say we'll be fine. But your breath against my neck is rewriting every rule, and every careful step we planned is breaking in this room. We said we wouldn't cross that line, wouldn't let it go this far. But love doesn't check the time or care where we are. So love me before the morning comes, before the daylight steals the way this midnight feels, before we start to run. If this is all we have, then let it burn enough. Say you remember before the morning comes. Maybe we were meant to meet just to know this spark was real. Maybe love is sometimes brief, but that doesn't change the feel. If I never see your face again, I'll still know this was true. Some loves don't last forever, they just change you. So love me before the morning comes, before goodbye has weight, before we hesitate, before we think too much. If this is our only night, then let it be our proof that even for a moment I was yours and you were mine too. The sky is turning gray. stay just a little longer. You're bad for me. I can feel it. Every warning sign was clear, like red lights in the dark. But every time you pull me near, you short circuit my heart. You say my name like it's a dare, like you're testing what I'll do. I should be running anywhere that isn't next to you. Your touch is gasoline, my willpower's a match. We both know what this means, and we don't pull it back. It's dangerous chemistry. Every time you're close to me, like lightning in my veins, like pleasure mixed with pain. I know we're playing with fire, but I don't wanna be free. It's dangerous chemistry, and it's taking over me. You don't promise me tomorrow, you don't pretend it's pure. There's something in the way you move that makes disaster feel secure. We talk like we're in control, like we can stop at any time. But every kiss just takes its toll on what was once mine. We say it's just the night, just adrenaline and heat. But if it's only physical, why can't I sleep? It's dangerous chemistry. Every time you're next to me, like thunder in my chest, like chaos dressed as bliss. I know we're crossing lines we can't unsee. It's dangerous chemistry, and it's drowning me. Maybe I don't want safe, maybe I don't want clean. Maybe I want the kind of love that lives in between the right and the reckless, the wrong and the need. If this is a mistake, then let it be. It's dangerous chemistry, burning through my sanity like fire under skin, like I can't help giving in. If loving you's a crime, then lock me in the heat. It's dangerous chemistry, and I don't want relief. You're bad for me, and I'm not walking away. It was never supposed to be like this. We've been laughing at the same old jokes since we were 17. Shared secrets over cheap red wine and late night movie scenes. You held my hand through breakups, through every almost love. But somewhere became more than enough. It hit me in the smallest way, the way you say my name, like it's your favorite word to say. Nothing feels the same. You were right here, all along, in every tear, in every song, every time I needed someone strong. It was you. Fits my shoulders like it's always known my shape. The way your silence feels like shelter when my whole world starts to shake. I don't know when it shifted from safe to something more, but every time you pull me close, I feel it at the core. If I tell you how I feel, or is this just the truth? We've both been scared to lost. You were right here, all along, every place I belong, every night that felt too long. It was you. I was chasing sparks and flames while you stayed steady as my name. Now there's nothing changes everything. But what if you've been holding back the sea trembling? I'd rather risk the fall than never say it out loud. If I lose you, I lose it all. But I can't hide now. You were right here, all alone, my safe place, my home. Every time I felt alone, it was you. If this friendship turns to fire, if this hope turns to truth, then maybe all this time you've been falling too. It was never supposed to be like this, but maybe it was. They scream your name, but they don't know you like I do. Flashbulbs lighting up your face like lightning in the dark. Every city, different stage, but I still know your heart. They see the glitter, see the glow, the perfect photograph. But I've seen you after every show, when the silence hits you back. You say the spotlight feels like home, but sometimes it feels cold. And every time the curtain falls, you're just someone I hold. Under the spotlight, they're calling your name, but under the spotlight, we're not the same. hotel rooms and late night calls across 1,000 miles. Every headline on the walls, but I miss your quiet smile. You say this dream